This video is going to be about graphing in MyMathLab. In particular, we're looking at section 3.1, question 7. And we're going to graph using a table of ordered pairs for section 3.1 here. So the directions say find the y-intercept, then graph the equation y equals negative 2x plus 4 by hand. Use a calculator to verify your answer. So we're going to make a table of ordered pairs. So I'm going to go over to another tab right here. The equation is negative 2x plus 4, and my table should include at least a negative and a positive as well as a zero value for x. So we start with, say, negative 2, then 0, and we'll pick like 3, just a couple of values, one on each side of 0. It's important that we do choose 0 since we're looking for the y-intercept. When I plug in 0 for x, that is going to give me the y-intercept. So, negative 2. Negative 2 times negative 2 is 4, plus 4 is 8. 0 times negative 2 is 0, plus 4 is 4. And negative 2 times 3 is negative 6, plus 4 is negative 2. So I complete my table of ordered pairs. And let's remember this first one. Negative 2, 8, that's the first one we're going to graph. Let's go back over to the MyMathLab tab. And because the grids that they give you are usually pretty small, we could click on the line tool and use this grid, or we can click on either the magnifying glass symbol or the enlarge graph symbol to make this graph a little bit bigger. And then click on the line tool and go ahead and find your first ordered pair. The first ordered pair was at negative 2, 8. So we're going to graph negative 2, 8. And when you get at the right position, just click. Notice that you have a blue dot up here as well as a blue vertical line. That vertical line is going to move with you as you move your mouse around, trying to connect to your next point. The next point was at 0, 4. So if I click there again, you can see my two blue ordered pairs appear and the line turned yellow. The line turned yellow to say that the line is done. MyMathLab is only going to allow us to plot two of our ordered pairs. We're going to use the third one to check that the graph is correct. So when I go back and look at my ordered pair, so what's it again? 3, negative 2. Let's go ahead and see if we can find that. 3, negative 2 is on the graph right here, so our line does check out that we have the correct line graphed. If your line is not correct, if one of your ordered pairs is a mistake, you can click on that ordered pair and drag it to a new position. So that way you don't have to redo the entire graph, you can just move your ordered pair to get it in the right spot. Now we'll save. Saving is going to put that on the smaller grid right here and allow you to check your answer. And there we go. The second part of this question was to use a graphing calculator to verify your result. So if I grab a calculator real quick, to verify my result, I'm going to graph it on my calculator, same equation, and just compare the two graphs to see that they're the same. So I click the y equals button on the calculator. We'll type in the equation negative 2x plus 4, then hit the graph key. As we watch the line to appear, the line is going to appear in the same position as it appeared on our graph right here. Notice that it looks slightly different because the calculator window is a rectangular window, whereas this graph is a square window right here. We would imagine that this is really going to be the same.